Check it out. This is Mr. Royce of Royce Media. I'm coming at you guys with another video. And this video is going to be about the Revolt Summit panel, Trap the Vote, which was a panel that had some hip-hop celebrities and some political pundits and political activists. And they basically talked about the state of the black vote. Okay. On this panel, you had Killer Mike, you had Tamika Mallory, you had the rapper T.I., you had Katina Pearson, you had Candace Owens, and Steve Pargett. And this was moderated by Jeff Johnson, who's a journalist. For the most part, it went down pretty much like I expected. I think, given the circumstances, Candace Owens and Katina Pearson, more or less, they held their own, but the deck was clearly stacked against them. Now, mind you, I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. I'm more of a libertarian, so I don't give two shits about either party, to tell you the truth. And I'm pretty much a real deal libertarian. Let people marry who they want. Let people do most of the things that they want, so long as they don't impede on the rights and safeties and securities of others. So, as far as the left and the right, to me, they're two wings of the same bird. It's a big dodo bird. Well, anyway, the debate, it was more or less, it was okay. And actually, Killer Mike had some gems, I think, considering the platform. I think he said some things that I could appreciate as a libertarian, and I think just as a concerned citizen, he made some sense, and he seemed to have more thought out responses than I would say T.I. And he definitely has he had more thought out responses than Tamika Mallory. She was just all over the place with the emotional, placating to emotions. So, I was like, whatever. Now, that being said, at the end, at the wrap up of this conference, while we had just heard some somewhat hopeful and some somewhat constructive political dialogue, this shine that was in the audience stands up and he addresses T.I. And he explains to T.I. how he wears nothing but a Cool, which is a T.I.'s clothing brand. And this guy, he was obviously a fan of T.I. And his whole thing was, all of the stuff that was said about political action and Blaack Americans and economics and different things like that, this fool was trying to figure out how to get T.I. to listen to his mixtape. Just when you had all of this somewhat productive dialogue, this shine tries to jump in out of left field with his mixtape. I just hung my head, and the only thing I can think of is this is what you're going to have. This is what you have had, and this is what you're going to continue to have among Blaack Americans. You have a vocal and intrusive group of numbnuts that are going to inject all kinds of stupid stuff in political dialogue, and so therefore you're never going to have any useful discourse done on a national platform, because there somehow, some way, some fool will work themselves into the situation and will say something ridiculous. You know, I just looked at it and I was like, here's your king, Wakandans. Oh my God. I mean, the dude instantly made my head hurt. I was just like, oh, just the disappointment in my face. Like, really, nobody was able to get this fool out of there, or at least screen him to find out what his intentions were. You know, that's why I kind of call for tighter controls when it comes to political debate with black people. You have to have, I would say, even you might have to do it without an audience. Something like the platform that Tavis Smiley used to have with him and Cornel West and Eric Dyson. I think when you have a platform like that and you omit as much audience participation as possible, you can kind of keep the conversation. You can better keep the conversation on track, because the numbnuts will be numbnuts. The fools will show out first chance they get it. Anyway, this is Mr. Royce of Royce Media. I just wanted to bring this short video to you guys, to give you guys my thoughts on it, and let you know how I felt about the mixtape niggas. This is Mr. Royce of Royce Media, and I'm out.